guys, welcome to day 5. My name's Rachel. I live in South Dakota. I'm from Minnesota originally. I ended up here because this is where my fiance was living. We are high school sweethearts. Got back together later in life. But what I do, I'm a full-time coach. I started coaching when I had a corporate job that I was not passionate about at all. I loved my friends there though, but the work itself wasn't passionate, and I was having horrible anxiety towards the end of my time there. So when I started my first challenge group in March, started working on myself. 1 month later, I signed up as a coach for the discount. 1 month later, I thought these challenge groups are like the favorite part of my day. So, and it's with people that I don't even really know. It's like a group my coach put together. But how much more fun would these groups be if it was like my people? Like if I found a group of girls like me, we had this girl tribe challenge group community. How fun would that be? So I had that mindset, started coaching my own groups, and I went to the Beachbody annual event, was like right after I signed up. So I went to Beachbody Coach Summit in Nashville, where I saw all of these incredible speakers talking about how they created financial freedom through coaching, and it was really inspiring. And I was like, oh my gosh, this can be like a full job, like what the heck? And so I went to school to be a teacher, and I had not been a teacher yet because I went right into corporate. And so I was like, I'm not a teacher because my lifestyle that I was living in uptown in Dallas and going to brunch and shopping and all this stuff with my friends, I knew I needed that corporate income to have that lifestyle. And so I thought, well, if I had a coaching income too, and I could pair that with teaching, and I could do both. So I quit my job, started teaching preschool and doing coaching. And then my why for coaching changed. So I was teaching preschool, and we had events like a bonnet parade, and we all made these bonnets, and it was for Easter, and all the parents came, and they were in the parking lot, and we paraded through, and they all took pictures. And it was so fun. And then we get back to the classroom, and waterworks from the kids whose parents weren't out there. And it didn't even cross my mind that was going to happen. And it was soul crushing. It broke my heart. And of course, not everybody can be there. If you have a job you have to be at, you can't be at the preschool at 2:30 on a Tuesday to watch the bonnet parade. But the kids don't understand that. And then we had our Valentine's Day party, and some of the parents could come, and they got to watch their kids open their Valentine's baskets and watch them stuff their cupcake in their face and all that. And then I watched the kids who stared at the door wondering when their parents were going to show up, waiting for their mommy to come see their Easter basket. And they weren't coming because they couldn't. That made me emotional. And so I did everything I could to make it extra fun for the kids whose parents weren't there. Made a huge deal about, being so excited about what was in their baskets and making sure everybody was having fun and eating their cupcakes. And I cried the whole drive home. And I knew that I wanted to be the mom that was there. I didn't want my baby to be the one staring at the door wondering when their mom was going to walk through, and I wasn't. So I knew that I wanted to make coaching work full time, because if I was a teacher, I would be in my classroom. I would not be in my kids' classroom at their Valentine's Day party and at their bonnet parade. And so that is why I coach and why I'm building that, full-time business and working towards financial freedom for my family and stuff like that. And I actually, on my desk, I have a list of affirmations. So when I sit down to work on my Beachbody business and do some of the things that are maybe not so comfortable, like sending an invite to my challenge group or sending a friend request to somebody I don't know, I read my affirmations first. And one of them is, I am a person who creates financial freedom for my family. And I say that to myself when I sit down to do the work, and suddenly the hard things, they don't seem that hard no more, and they seem, completely worth it. And I remind myself why I'm there. And I'm there to help go find other women who are going to want that too, and help them find it too. So it's all worth it. But yeah, so that's how I got here. That's why I'm here. And then my topic today is, so Brittany talked about inviting, Cassie talked about social media, and I'm going to kind of combine the two and really focus on Instagram though. So a little bit more about posting and then how you lead those posts into invites. So the first thing is you need people to follow you. You need eyes on your stuff. So when I started coaching, I had about 300 followers, and now I have about 4,000 followers. And so how I did that is first I went to, if you click on the top left corner of your Instagram, there's a little person and you can click Facebook. And I went through and I thought, who of my Facebook friends would be a great challenger or a great coach on my team, because I wanted them to be twice as likely to see my posts. I figured if they're on Facebook and Instagram, they're more likely to see one of my posts. So I added a bunch of them. And then I added girls from trainings like this and girls from the team that I was starting to make friendships and relationships with. Because when you're starting out, it might just be you and your coach are the only coaches on your newsfeed, and that makes you feel really awkward because you feel like you're the only one doing posts like you're doing, you know? So if you follow other girls in these trainings and girls on the team, then you don't feel so weird anymore. You feel like everybody's doing it, and you can love on each other's stuff, and then they love on yours, and then it just becomes, you know, fun and not awkward, and you feel like everybody's doing it. So I recommend following and making, you know, friends with girls in these trainings. Then the third way, or the third type of people you want to add is like dream team friends, like dream friends that you maybe don't even know yet. So you can, one is hashtags. You can go search hashtags on Instagram, and you're not going to search Shakeology. You're not going to search 21 Day Fix, because those people already have those things. You know, you want people who still need this. So you could search, think about what you like. You could search workout clothes brands you like. You can search healthy foods you like, or you can search like workouts you like to do before you did Beachbody, stuff like that. Find girls like you, like on their stuff, comment on their stuff, follow them, that kind of stuff. Another place to get or find people to follow is if you do, down at the bottom, there's like a magnifying glass. Click the magnifying glass. It's people that Instagram thinks you would like based on who you have been liking, commenting on, following. So if you're only liking posts from The Bachelor, that's going to be all people from The Bachelor. So now you're going to be more conscious about what you're liking, who you're commenting on, because you really want to get, you know, you want Instagram to have a good idea of who you would like to put in that spot. So you can look there, find somebody like you. So you're not going to look for a Beachbody coach. You're going to look for somebody like you. So for me, I look for somebody who's seems about my age. They don't have kids. They might be engaged. They are into health and fitness. They're trying. They're working out. They're eating healthy, but they're not like a bikini competitor by any means. So healthy, balanced kind of girl, and I would, you know, like and comment on them, follow them. But then when I find somebody like that who I'm like, you're a lot like me, I figure that people who follow her might like me too. So I look at their followers, and I'll go through and I'll look for, you know, based on their picture and their name, then I might go click on their page and, oh yeah, she is like me. So maybe interact, follow you, go back, look through, interact, follow you, that kind of thing. So a big one for me is I find one person who's similar to me, and then I look at followers. And then that can kind of get you on a tangent, because then you're looking at their followers and their followers and their followers. So there's a lot of people out there that you can, you know, find and follow, because almost everybody who follows me, I found them first in some way and interacted with them first in some way. The next part is, so you're going to follow them, they're going to see that request from you, and then you want to make sure that when they come and look at you, you don't look like a cheeseball salesperson. So they are going to look at you, and they don't want to feel like they're being sold. They want to feel, you want them to feel like you're looking for a friend, which you are. So, and what's incredible about this business is you're going to find some of the best friends you've ever had. I have a friend that I made through this business who is a bridesmaid in my wedding. So we really are looking for like life-changing friendships. So it's not the kind of business where you sell them once and you don't talk to them again. It's not that at all. So you want them to make sure that they get that vibe when they look at your page. So your name on Instagram is not going to be Coach Rachel. It's not going to be Beachbody Rachel. Your description on Instagram is not going to be Beachbody Coach, Shakeology Coach, nothing like that. Please do not put your link to your sales page on your Instagram. That is like the cheesiest thing you can do of all. And I mean, if you have that right now, don't feel bad. I posted my link when I was a new coach, and my upline told me to take that down. So I did it. So don't feel bad. Just take it down. But do have a bio and put things about you that give people an idea for who you are. So mine says like vegetarian, engaged. It says something about like a wellness coach or something like that. Girl boss mentor, something like that. Like that kind of stuff is awesome. So do a little bio. And then you want your pictures to all mesh well together. So edit them the same. I use VSCO as my editing app. And so you can go to VSCO themes on YouTube and it gives you all these ideas, all these pretty ones. And that's what I did. And I found one that I thought was pretty. And now I edit all my pictures that same way. You want to have clear, crisp photos. You want different kinds of poses and angles and things. Like it can't just be your daily selfie. Nobody's gonna follow you. Here's Rachel and her daily selfie. Nobody's gonna follow that. So you need to have, switch it up with some different kinds of things, poses, maybe a book, a food, that kind of stuff, quote. And for the best lighting, face a window. Always face a window. You're gonna have the best lighting. Or they have those like ring lights you can put on your phone, something like that. So then next is create curiosity, don't raise resistance, along those same lines of not having a salesperson vibe. You're not gonna, when I started, I was totally that person posing with my products. You're not gonna pose with your product. You're not gonna be like, I love drinking my energized drink from the Beachbody Performance line. No, you could have how much cuter and how much more fun for people to follow if you just have your cute cup, and you're drinking it, and you're talking about how pumped up you're gonna get from this drink for your workout. Plus, if you're creating curiosity, then people have to ask you about what you're doing. If you were a Shakeology billboard, people can go buy Shakeology on their own, if they even wanted to follow that in the first place, So I talk about my superfoods instead of Shakeology. I kind of describe what program I'm doing, I describe what it's like, but I don't say 21-day fix, 21-day fix, 21-day fix, that kind of thing. And that way people can ask you about it. So if somebody asks me, what is that yellow thing that you drink that makes you excited for your workout? And I could say, oh, that's my pre-workout. I love it so much. Do you drink a pre-workout? And they could say, no, but I probably should because I'm so tired and unmotivated all the time. And that's a perfect segue into how you can best serve them, because your challenge group is probably what made the difference for you as far as your motivation and showing up every day. So you can, kind of explain into that. Or if somebody asks you, what are those superfoods that you drink? You can say, oh, it's Shakeology, and tell them a little bit about it, but say what's awesome is you can actually get, for $30 more, you get a whole year worth of workouts and meal plans. So you don't just get the nutrition, but you get the workouts too, and support, because then you get to be in a challenge group. So you can really explain how you can best serve them if they have to ask you about it, if you're creating curiosity with your social media. I think it's important to do Instagram stories and posts, because some people only are looking at one of the two. They say for Instagram stories, 5 to 7 a day is like a sweet spot. For posts, I would say 1 to 3. I aim for 1. Interactive posts on both is a good idea, because both Instagram and Facebook show your post to more people based on the interaction, based on the likes, based on the comments it's getting. They're going to show it to more people. So if you can get some kind of question or some kind of something like that, that's going to get people interacting at the end. Okay, so then what to message? So say you did all your posts, you did your Instagram story, you added some new friends, whatever. Now who are you going to reach out to and message? Start conversations with. 1, people who are liking your posts. That's somebody you could reach out and talk to, somebody who is watching your Instagram story, all those new followers. Remember, you went out and interacted with people first, but now they're coming back and starting to follow you. So you can reach out to those people, that kind of thing. So for me, I only message people who are following me, because otherwise you go to like a spam folder and they don't see it. So when I'm doing my messages, I look for people who are already following me. Or something you can do, you can look in your followers for like older ones, and I will search like a name, like Ashley. I'll go through all the Ashleys and see like, is there somebody in here really, really that I vibe with, really fun, really cute, whatever, that I can reach out to. So what I would say is I go straight into health and fitness. I know not everybody does. Some will start with something based on something they saw on their page, but I go straight for health and fitness. And so if they're obviously into health and fitness, I tell them, and first of all, I'm only messaging people who inspire me, who I vibe with, who I connect with, who I want in my challenge group and on my team, that kind of person. Not just messaging anybody. So I message those people and I tell them how inspiring they are, tell them how awesome they are, and how much I love their page. And I say, how long have you been on your health and fitness journey? Or if you can't tell if they're on one, I tell them, oh my gosh, you're so cute, I love your page. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? I go right to health and fitness. I don't think it's weird because they all follow me and they know I'm into health and fitness. That's what my page is all about. You know, they know I'm into it. So then there's 3 kinds of responses you could get. 1, they ignore you. I move on. 2, they are struggling. They tell you, oh, thank you, but I'm having a really hard time finding motivation, or overcoming an injury, something like that. And it's a perfect segue because now you know how you can serve them with your challenge group. So I kind of lead into that. I lead into the challenge group if they're struggling. Or number 3, they're rocking it. They say, oh, I've been on my journey for 2 years, or oh, I've always been into health and fitness. Perfect segue into how you can serve them with this business opportunity. You could say, oh my gosh, you've been on your journey for 2 years? Me too. You should do what I do. I'm having so much fun with it. Or you've always been into health and fitness? You should get paid for it. That's what I do now, and it's been a huge blessing in my life. Something like that. Or, you know, you've always been a health and fitness? You should be a coach. You would be so awesome at it. And I see that you went to school for nutrition. Oh my gosh, you're way more qualified than I am. Like, I just, you know, love helping people, and I'm loving this job. Something like that. So, I lead it into one of those 3 things. And then I move them over to Facebook because I like to do the voice messenger. So if we're talking challenge groups, or we're talking coaching, or for whatever reason we're talking something else about life, I haven't gone in one of those directions yet, I like to move them over to Facebook. I say, hey, are you on Facebook? We should talk there. It's so much easier. Go to Facebook and you can use the voice message thing. And I just think it, you know, helps that connection a whole lot more if they can hear your voice. So one thing not everybody knows is with the voice messenger, so you hold it down, it's in your Facebook messenger, hold it down, and you can delete them. Because I think people feel awkward about voice messenger because they're like, what if I embarrass myself? What if I do something awkward? Girl, I am so awkward. I can't even tell you how often I have to delete a voice message before I can send it to somebody. So practice on a friend maybe, you know, to make sure you know how to delete them, but you can drag and delete the voice messages. So don't worry about being awkward. You can delete it, try again. And yeah, so that's it. I want to say that it can be awkward. Like when I started coaching, I went and I invited friends and family and whatever, and I think some of them joined me because, you know, they wanted to help me out or whatever. But what's cool about Instagram is, like, you can meet some of the coolest people of your life. Like, you can go and find, like, soul sisters, for real, soul sisters that are out there that are exactly like you, that are in the same point in their life as you, and it's just incredible, like, who you can find on Instagram. Like, okay, this cup was given to me by somebody I love very much, who I met on Instagram, and this is the song the lyrics from the song my fiance proposed to. This is like one of the most meaningful gifts I've ever gotten from one of my favorite people ever, who I met on Instagram. And so you never know who you're gonna meet, and so it's so flippin' worth it to put yourself out there, even if it's awkward. yeah, and so your assignments. So number 1, if you don't have an Instagram, your assignment is to make an Instagram. Number 2, if you have an Instagram, you kind of know what you're doing. You know, you do posts and stuff on there. Your assignment is to message. You're gonna hey girl message either about their health and fitness or about something you saw on their page or just reconnect with them. 20 girls you are already connected with on Instagram. Message 20 girls you're already connected with. Number 3, if you are more advanced with Instagram, you love Instagram, maybe you met your coach on Instagram, you get Instagram. Your assignment is you're gonna follow 50 girls like you. You're gonna go find them through followers of somebody that you vibe with or through hashtags. You're gonna find 50 girls like you, and then you're gonna make a game plan for when you're gonna message them. So remember, they're not all gonna follow you back right away. Some might follow you back later today, some might follow you back in a week. So whenever they notice it, you know, some are gonna miss the notification, they're not gonna follow you back. Don't worry about it. But I want you to make a game plan of when you're gonna sit down and see, okay, 5 people follow me back. I'm gonna message them. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna message them. I'm gonna say thanks for the follow. I love your page. It's so fun to connect. Something like that. Anything. So yeah, those are your 3 assignments. So comment below and take your coach. If you are new, take your coach and tell her you made your Instagram. If you are somewhat comfortable, take your coach and let her know that you messaged 20 girls that you're connected with on Instagram. And if you are more advanced, take your coach, tell her you followed 50 girls like you on Instagram and when your game plan is to connect with them. And that's all. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm so excited for you guys to rock the gram. Bye guys.